Hey there, everyone, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. As always, we are checking out the top posts in the previous week here on the subreddit, and we're just going to start at the top here. I do want to mention that I am toying with the idea of ending this extremely long-running series, if you can even call it that, at episode 200, and potentially replacing it with base tours. I have quite a lot of base tours queued up that people have asked me to do, and it's just been a very long time since I've been able to do any. And this series has been going on for a very long time. There's nothing like groundbreakingly new on here. Maybe I'll pick it back up once the expansion comes out. But 200 episodes is very long and seems like a great place to stop it and replace it with something else that I know you guys really enjoy watching, which is the base tours. So we'll see about that. The one issue with that is, of course, that I don't have enough base tours. Like if I do one a week, I have enough for maybe like a month and a half or 2 months. After that, I'm not sure what I would do, but we'll see. Maybe just put a pause on Reddit Weekly. Anyway, get started here with Fish Farm. Oh, there we go. So if you didn't know, inserters can fish. It's pretty good. I don't know like how it actually works. Because you can see most of these aren't doing anything, so I don't know if the fish has to be close enough or if it's like an every X amount of time type of deal. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but that's pretty cool. Dear new Factorio players. So many posts on this sub lately with questions like, what should I do better? I am new. There is lately this mentality in gaming in general that you have to play one way or another because of the community, because most of the community decides the best approach. You don't have to cage yourself in a mindset that if you do something differently, we would judge and shame you. Factorio is a game where there is no meta, no proper way of playing. It's what suits you. What is the most amazing thing during play is a journey and the process of finding new ideas, discoveries, learning things. You can either go big, go eco-friendly, go full spaghetti, go with some challenges like not using belt speedruns, etc. The most important thing is that you have fun. You are doing good, have fun, and remember the factory must grow. I say this a lot. I think, honestly, a lot of people say this, and it's true. There's not really like a right way or wrong way to play. I mean, sure, there's efficient ways and less efficient ways, but that's not necessarily right or wrong. I think people should play however they want to play. You know, it's not a competitive game or anything. Yes, and keep your old saves. I somewhere still have my very first game, and it's nostalgic and also kind of horrifying. Every time I load into it, I forget how small the base is. Like when I was playing, I thought it was really big when I was doing it, but now I'm like, oh, this is tiny. When you read at 200 hours of spider content, follow each other so you assemble a spider gang and go everywhere with your buddies. Yes, this was a 1.1 feature, I think, or 1.0. I want to say it's 1.1. And that's the point when you realize you can create a spider army with a 1 leader and 20 soldiers. It'll be glorious. I do find it super tedious, though, to get a lot of them to follow correctly. Maybe I'm just really bad at it. I'm really close on beating Factorio for the first time ever, and I discovered that you can put stuff on the rocket. I don't really know what to put in it, so suggest stuff that I will launch with it. Yeah, so you can put, I guess, anything. There is a little Easter egg, though, if you put a car or a tank. I think a train too. I don't know if I want to give it away. So if you have a rocket ready to launch, you haven't done it yet, put one of those things in it. And then try to get in the rocket. I mean, that kind of ruins it, but fish would be a good one. There was that. C block 400 plus hours. And finally, almost ready to start building gold science. Oh, dear Lord. I don't have much else to say besides that. Like, I want to know how these people just don't go crazy. I would have stopped after, like, 3 squares. If I even made it that far. I don't understand how these people can play it for that long. A non-spaghetti base in C block. That's also very impressive. Praise Lazy B achievement. They say when they started playing, they were very inefficient. It kept running to not having enough of some items in my inventory and handcrafting everything. Then I did a run lazy bastard achievement. It taught me the value of automating everything early. Yeah, maybe I'll be better at that after I do my Lazy Bastard achievement. We'll see. Because I have a problem with that as well, handcrafting too much. How did this even happen? Did I commit a crime? Yes. And good question. You're under arrest. Double arrest. They also have 11 underground belts. Yep. Where did that last one go? That's always the question. Where did the random missing underground belt go? 9 hours in, and my first automated science rolls to the lab's C block is a hell of a drug. 9 hours to get automated red science. I quit, and I'm not even playing. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Castoria 2 plus Island World with ships map I just completed. Bot and power connection. Uranium, main industry, copper, and coal. Oh, that's super cool. Gotta love ships, man. Spaghetti is just getting worse and worse. Oh, you got a lot of gaps to fill in there. It's fine. Especially it looks like they're playing... What's this? Castorio, maybe? Better and better. I'm getting hungry. It's almost dinner time. Have you tried using robots? Once you have several thousand zipping across your screen constantly, then you get to play a new game called Where's My Mouse Cursor? I play that game a lot. Version 1.157. I'm curious. Bug fixes? Improved overall performance by 5 to 10% when fully zoomed out. That's huge. That's a huge performance increase. Damn. That's really good. I mean, obviously it's when zoomed all the way out, but like, that's really good. Because that's obviously when you're zoomed all the way out, that is when you notice performance hits a lot. The benefit to playing with ingenious round on 3 ultra wides, you can see the entirety of really wide blueprints at a reasonable size. Yeah, you can stretch it across the screens. That's really nice. Nothing's changed. You're actually cropped top and bottom vertically in order to see this wide. Oh, interesting. Damn. That's nuts. My minimalist take on them all. Nice and compact. Pretty efficient looking, I'd say. I'd say basically everything you need in here. I want to do something that's not completely over the top. I do like the simplicity. It's just like, you know, 6 lines in. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing crazy complicated. I'm not taking half your bus. Well, I mean, maybe that's quite a lot of iron, but you are making belt. I like this a lot. So either I'm a paradigm shifting genius, or this is what everyone's always done, and I just caught up. What do you think? In terms of putting the power pole here, and then being able to put them like back to back, I'd assume. I mean, everyone's definitely not always done that, or not everyone has done that. I don't do it because it's kind of a pain, especially before you get robots. Like, you can do blueprints, but you still have to place the things, which I find annoying. I'd rather just go build another patch somewhere. Bring on some mall blueprints. Nice. So this one's nice and clean. Definitely not quite as compact as the previous one we saw, but still very good, I'd say. Shoreside 2x2 nuclear reactor. Ooh. Now talk about compact. Dang. Interesting how they like bring these then vertical here. It's pretty cool. 480 megawatt continuously. This is the power of solar. Or solar. Power of nuclear. Versus solar, which, you know, imagine how much solar you would need to make 480 megawatts. And then you just need this little thing with the nuclear. Quite good. My research setup of 400 labs, is it excessive? Yes. Does it help the factory grow? Maybe. Well, like, you've built this, so the challenge now is obviously to just make enough science to actually keep these running 100% of the time. Or maybe not 100% of the time, but at least when you do research, have enough packs so that they all run. So that's their challenge. Lazy bastard question. Buddy has a lazy Bastard save setup. He saved right before launching the rocket with 107 items crafted. When I log in the save file, achievement tracker is so good. Indeed, and when I launch the rocket, achievement does not complete. How today, I've come to the conclusion that most of you think I'm a lazy bastard, which is very true. Things from Styles' hard work would work save should give you the lazy bastard achievement. Oh man, that's really funny. Noob. What's a trick? Try tying parallel tracks together. Yeah, this is kind of painful, but I think I probably did something like that when I first started. After seeing what you guys call spaghetti, I can confidently say that my first base is probably the ugliest design anyone can build. Nah, I've seen worse. I mean, this is like all over the place, but okay, well, actually now I see all these tanks. Spread all over. Okay, the oil may be the ugliest thing that I've ever seen. The rest of it's not so bad. The oil, though, oh dear, I don't even want to look at that anymore. That is a complete disaster up there. Obviously, I don't mean that super critically. I mean, they're the one who said it. Priority splitting off main bus. I feel like this doesn't work. Uh-oh. It's a bad idea, but I don't really understand why. The issue is that the leftmost balance will only allow items to flow through the right side because it has priority. The leftmost lane will not have any resources unless that pull-off is absolutely full. Yeah. One caveat. Inserters prefer taking items from inner lanes, so if early in the bus you will have consumers on the same side of the belt, you would end up with 4 half belts. True. Rate my quadra rail junction. Not a huge fan of these lane switches. I'm trying to decipher what the heck's actually going on here. I mean, I guess, okay. Yeah, I mean, still not a huge fan. Pretty cool, though. Probably a potato out of 10 for efficient. This is my thought. Looks really cool. Not sure how well it's going to work, but I finally beat Factorio for the first time ever. Also, some of you guys suggested to launch fish with it on my previous post, so I did it. Get the fish in there. Boom. Nice. Really, really beneficial up the rocket with Prod 3 modules? Yes, absolutely. Saves you a ton of stuff, like several hundred of all the materials. Why isn't my artillery train firing? If I had to guess, it is not on manual. Or it's... Well, I was going to say it's inside the minimum range, but it wouldn't even let you fire. Like, it wouldn't even let you target if that were the case. I think it's probably not in manual mode. I've done this multiple times before. Yeah, so they control click to a spot. So it's like, it's not actually manual mode. I've done this so many times. I do not blame them for having that happen. 1,000 times per minute in trade route overhaul. I've never heard of this mod, I don't think, but it sounds super cool. I may have to check this out. I don't know what this even does, but... Takes Factorio's vanilla items and mechanics and turns it into a totally different game. Instead of building factories to refine tiers of items, you set up trade routes to trade items one for another, looking for profitable trade loops. Dude, this sounds really cool. Can't mine or craft anything, you can't place similar buildings or change recipes, you only lay belts and trains and roboports. Launch rocket by trading items across 6 tiers. Start with a 5-second infinite supply of coal. The world is filled with cities. Okay, I might need to look at this. Created, last version, fixed for 1.1. I wanna play this. This looks super cool. How have I never heard of this? I like veered off on a bit of a tangent, but this almost seems like a whole new playthrough worthy. This could be my next stream playthrough. I mean, I'd have to actually look at it and see like what, like it just gets boring super fast, but that's really cool. It's my mod with every single item available for me right now. So damn satisfying. 15 hours in, I guess it's time to figure out oil and trains. Enjoyed every second of it so far. Oh. Nice, super clean mall. Maybe a little close to the bus. It's the same with this. It's gonna have a very hard time expanding. It sounds like maybe it's their first 15 hours though, so that's understandable. I mean, I definitely did this. Look at one more here. How come one belt of coal is enough to supply all of these furnaces? Because they don't take very much coal. I mean, I don't know if that sounds like not a good answer, but I'm pretty sure like that's the reason. I mean, they ratioed it out though. One yellow belt of coal can therefore fuel 666 furnaces. Splitters are red herring. Oh, so this is a person answering it. 666. But yeah, so there we go. Very cool stuff. I'm gonna have to look into this. Let me know if anyone has played with this mod, the trade route overhaul. Let me know how it is. It sounds really cool in theory. I don't know how it would work, but I'm definitely curious. Something like that, because I've always kind of brainstormed about things like that. But anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. And also, let me know your thoughts in regards to like ending or pausing the series at episode 200. Or after episode 200, rather. And I think that's going to do it. If you did enjoy, a like is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And feel free to hit the subscribe button and bell notification to keep up with future content. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.